Hello. Models built for you. Crazy old man here. Talking to you from Cincinnati, Ohio. Part 2 of Alpha Models Monza Ferrari SP2. We're moving right along. We did all the cleaning. I had this sonic cleaner bought off Amazon. It doesn't, of course, fit the body or the chassis, or really call that a chassis. It's a piece of plastic with some molding on it. So can't complain. So, it's kind of doing, with me, I've worked with resin before. I know that there's mold release on it, it gets released from the mold. So I did wash all of these pieces before I did any prep or anything to it. This I went through and scribed all the panel lines on here. Some of this was on here. I just made it more pronounced. Around here, on here by this trim work, around the front end, I did some scribing along there, and I used this scriber. I broke one of the tips. 2 of them I broke on this thing. I've had this for for a year, and I haven't. It's been a while since I've worked with resin like this. It's much tougher, and I cracked 2 of the ends off of 2 of them. There's 2 smaller ones. I also used my old Squadron one, old reliable. So I didn't use my razor saw sometimes if I'm on my other resin on my Starship. I'm sorry. So I used this, but that's just about it. So then after I did all the scribing and sanded it down with 2000 grit all the way around, sandpaper. I wanted to show you guys something. When I was scribing, right in here, you can see that is Tamiya, the plastic putty. It's very, very thin through this area. And when the second time I ran a scriber through there, I popped it and broke off just that little bitty piece in there. If I get it any closer, it won't focus. So so sanded it all, got it clean. I was very surprised that when I ran it through the sonic cleaner, warm soapy water with Dawn dish soap, and I ran it through probably 4 or 5 times. It was at 400 seconds. So, but I was completely surprised how dirty this stuff came out, what the water looked like. Then I scrubbed it all, took it all out, and scrubbed it piece by piece, and scrubbed. I had to do it in 2 batches. Scrubbed it all out and scrubbed it all down with toothbrush, and then I put it in one more time and ran it through again, and then I rinsed it all off with warm water, really good, and then put it on this towel and let it dry. The model in the bottom, I used a bread pan from my wife's, from the kitchen, that she makes banana bread in. That was just perfect size. Soaked that in there for about 15-20 minutes, scrubbed it down, with a toothbrush, old one, not my wife's toothbrush, and scrubbed it down a little bit. So really good, and then rinsed it off. And it's all, as you can see, I have it ready for paint. So I was talking about that, you know, the first thing you should do when you get this kit is do an inventory of the parts. So when I was going through, the sprues on here are different from this. Okay, so this piece here, right here, this piece right here is supposed to be body color. It goes underneath the work in the front, the flare and fairing in the front. And this is supposed to be body color. It's number 47 is the number of the part. Let's see, let me put this a little closer for you, I'm so sorry. Okay, okay, there you go, much better. Right here, 47. If you look at this, that's number 47 in the middle. These two other pieces aren't even on here. These two other pieces are right here. This is 43. And then right here is 26. That's on here. That's the one that's flat. Let me turn it a little bit. There you go. You can see, there you go. So, so what I was saying is that this doesn't match sometimes on these. So I got my mirrors here for it. So I have that fairing, and this part. I'm gonna get some we'll get some primer on those. These are all ready too, so I'm probably going to get all this primered, take a look at it after that, and then everything that needs to have decals, the carbon fiber, there we go, see, being an old man, brain, first thing to go. Carbon fiber decals, I'll paint those all semi-gloss black, and then some of those decals I will cut apart, cut in half at certain spots to make it easier. There's no reason to do a huge decal like that at one time, and most of it will be inside the cockpit. You won't even notice. But get that rolling, and then I'll have the body rolling at the same time. So I'll have the cockpit moving, and then the thing. You know, as we say, you know, we're going to have the red barchetta here. So in the old school classic, I'm thinking with the carbon, and then maybe doing all the highlights, like the seats, maybe the steering wheel, instead of doing it in current, maybe do it, excuse me, with in a leather. So we'll see. It's still going to be the carbon fiber on the back of the seats, but seats, and then the inserts on the inside are separate. So I could technically paint them all separately and then put it all together, and it would, you know, look pretty decent. Other things we were talking. Been pretty nice weather here in Cincinnati. I can't believe summer is almost over. No, you can't. It's really reflective. Yeah. Does that work a little bit better? All right, you can kind of, I'm sorry, right here are the mirrors, and the other mirror. I'm pretty sure. No, I think that's one of the side markers. But the mirrors on the sheet are on a separate, which is right here. But they've been molded into with this sheet here. So decals are beautiful. This is the one I opened up because I'm going with the red. We're going to go with the Italian red. No, I'm sorry, Guards red with the Italian red. With I'm going with the white pinstripe with the white stripes down the center. So I do like some of the other ones, but I don't know. Sorry, I'm a Ferrari should be red. I'm not saying that all Ferraris that are out there. I'm sorry, I'm still working on the lighting. Just kind of give you so we're getting it to be about 15 minutes here. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. I am going to do some more videos this weekend, so I'm going to try to do one on my Iowa. I have some turrets that are ready for doing some washing on, so I'm going to get that rolling, get paint on here. So if maybe I'll do a short, if I get the paint just on the body, I'm going to do first. And I'm going to work on getting that all ready to go. So make sure that my work that I did over here with the putty is good to go. I did do a few scrapes. I'm not going to zoom it in because you won't be able to see. Nobody's watching right now anyway. So if anybody wants to drop me a line or, say that I'm doing something wrong, you can always reach me at modelsbuiltforyou@gmail.com. I appreciate all the subscriptions, and give me some likes. Tell me what you think. What, are you for, the red barchetta, we got to do the Rush thing. I used to love that song as a kid, and I'm sorry guys, but when that song came out, I was in high school. Yes, like I said, I'm the old man, grumpy old man, my son likes to say. Sorry, gotta have a little Coke. But so like I said, we have these two nice books. I bought another kit. Yes, the Ferrari F80. There is a lot of resin in here. And there, look at that. Red. So that's to come. But with that being said, these books did not come with the second model. So maybe they know that this is the first time I've purchased something. And this is basically just, this is kind of a basis of what to do, what I went over today, doing the cleaning. They say just soak it, but I have this sonic cleaner, so I'm going to use that to utilize it. They do say roughing the photo etch up with sandpaper before you paint it. But this is your model. You can do whatever you want to. I have some other things in my Forte with some vents I'm hoping that are going to work in there. I have switches that are metal and things, so I might cut some stuff off and add some stuff to this as I see fit, or I may build it out of the box. I haven't decided yet. So but this does not come with the second one. I haven't done any research, I'm so sorry, that see if there's this is available online, but when you go through and these are the instructions to build the whole model. So, you know, they're with this. This is just your, hey, you're buying this, your builder's guide. So I'm assuming if I would have bought the F80 first, then they would have sent me F80. But this is really nice. I would think that for the price that they charge for these kits, that this would be something that they would send out with everyone, but it's just not cost effective or offered digitally, like I said, which I'm sure they do offer on their website. I bought these through Alpha Models website. I went on there and they were not sent to me from Alpha Model. They were sent from me from somebody in the US. But the first model was a little slower. I think it was a few weeks, whereas the second one I purchased came within less than a week. So definitely Alpha Models, go onto their website. You can purchase from them. It's the same cost. But it would be nice as if they included those things with each model, especially the little garage. But that, like I said, that all costs money. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're going to move along here, and hopefully you watch to the end. Please like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you have a friend that wants to look and enjoy, you know, modeling, have them check me out. Subscribe. I keep wanting to build. You know, I wish I could do this for living, but you know, we all have to go. So till next time, keep having fun. Build on. Subscribe. We'll talk to you soon in the next video. Alpha Models, grumpy old man, models built for you in Cincinnati. Be safe. We'll see you soon.